There comes a moment in a person's life when progress marches so fast, faster than you can keep up with it. It can be scary, but also beautiful. I'm sorry. This is so unlike me. I get a little choked up this morning when we got a new shipment of disposable shredders. No more wasteful shredder double dipping. Yes, the brand new shredders in this room can only be used once. It will violently explode if you try and use them more than once. I know this is a special day, but let's try and focus on our work. Okay. So pick up to the left. That much is obvious. Okay. If down is equal to a shredder, step right. And not a wall. Or a worker. Is that gonna work? No, that's almost immediately going to fail on itself. Okay. You know what you must do, Wander. Okay. So there's an equal amount of shredders to people, right? 5. Yeah, there's 10. Okay, so effectively we want them to snake out like this. So pick up left. Step left. We want them to be like this. And then we want them to step down one more time. If below you is a worker, step down. Okay, if below you is a worker, step down. So they'll walk down until there's no one there. Else, step right. So obviously this is going to fail. So now they'll, at the very least, get stuck. The main problem is just none of them can move, because they're all in step mode, and this guy can't move. Which is really fun to watch, but it's not going to get me anywhere. Okay. So pretty much I need that to go for a set number of times. And the shredder can only be used once, but there's no way to check if it's a used shredder or not. I mean, I could just use a billion commands and just do it manually, but that sucks. Because we can go down. I mean, we got them in position. The main problem is, like, this would work great if, this would work really, really well if all I had to do was tell them to drop off, their data cube the moment they came into contact with the shredder on the lower section. But, since we have to use them all, I can line them all up. The main question is, when they get to that step right... I mean, I could do an else if. We could slow them down if there's... Nothing on the left and right. This game's actually kind of hard to focus on. I've got pulled pork that's done. It's sitting in the slow cooker and I can smell it. I'm hungry. It's making it a lot harder to focus on this than I thought it would. Okay. So, if down is a worker, step down. Else, step right. I mean, we got them in the right position. We just need to figure out how to get them to stop. Let's see, does end have a counter? No, looks like end is an unconditional. Like, it'd be nice if I could have, like, variables and stuff, because then I could, like, kind of tick some of these up, or something, maybe? Can't really do that, though. Yeah, I'll finish this puzzle, and I think then we'll get a snack moment. Oh. I have an idea. Okay. If down is worker, step down. Else... Else, if to the right is a data cube... No, because that's not going to work. But if there's no data cube, and to the right is a worker. If there's no data cube and a worker there, or a wall, gives you down. Else step right. Because this ain't gonna work. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, because Dicknuts here went too fast. Okay, hold on. I gotta focus on this guy. Okay. So there's no worker. He can't step down. But he can't give to it, so he goes right. But he moves first. I guess I could have a... If to the right is nothing. Or, no. Isn't nothing. Or a wall. I'm just gonna keep adding conditionals to that singular one. Nope. They do it anyway. Probably because I don't understand how this game handles if and nothing. Okay, so if to the right is a data cube. Wait, hold on. Yeah, maybe this is one of those where I actually have to switch it. Okay, question. Because in this case, I'm trying to make it so that they will only give to this if there's a data cube, if there's no data cube, a worker, not nothing, or a wall. Because if there's the wall, they should drop it. Mainly just to catch JoJo here. Because he's not supposed to drop it until there's a wall. And he doesn't. Whereas she... Well, there's data cube. Can't do that. But she does it anyway. There's no data cube there. Yeah, okay. I think I need, like, explain it like I'm 5. I'm getting these ands ors wrong. And I'm not entirely sure why. And there's no, like, easy verbose mode to this. I could take a look at this. But that's not working. So this is one of those where mods back off if there's an easy example of how I'm doing the ands ors wrong. Like, should I switch the ends with the ors, or... Because, like, if there's no data cube, okay, so if there's nothing to the right, and if there's a worker. Because I thought it's supposed to only work if there's no data cube, but there is a worker there. And also there's nothing. Or a wall. Okay. Or only one of them has to be true, and both have to be true. So... But I have ands here. Which is why I'm confused. Why does she drop it when he doesn't? I think it reads top to bottom, but you want A and B or C, but it does A and B or C. But that's what I want. I want the top 3 to be wrapped up in the same one. As long as there's no data cube, no worker, or no nothing, they won't drop. If that makes sense, might not make sense. Let's see, because she has a worker to her right. No, she doesn't. When she drops the box... Oh, she does. She drops it at the moment he leaves. Yeah, it's because the first person moves before the second one evaluates. But... Okay, so that means this whole data cube thing doesn't work. It will not evaluate, or it doesn't see a person carrying a data cube as a data cube. So that doesn't work. Which is annoying, because it'd be nice if I could have, like, kind of a combo classification. If there's a worker carrying a data cube, but I don't have that option. Which is silly, because I know I could do this if it was programming. You just set a new variable for worker with data cube, and, you know, just toggle it on and off if they have the data cube or not. But since this game is limited, I can't do that. Okay. So yeah, the problem is she sees all of these conditions as true because there's no data cube, the guy's holding it. There is a worker next to her. There's not nothing. And there's no wall to the right. Ah, that's obnoxious. Okay, fine. Let's throw this away. This is pointless. If down is not a worker, step down. And we want to... Another if. If down is equal to a shredder, or no. Down is a shredder. Step right. No. I'm gonna get rid of this for a second. Okay, if down is a shredder, step right. If down is a shredder, and to the right is not a coworker. And not a wall. Okay, there we go. Wait. Okay. Jump to this. Else jump to the top. Okay, there we go. So it's a little bit slower. Hold on. Why don't you? Okay, so she leaves. Now where is she? How did she get here? Yeah, at what point does she end up on this step? Because she should do... Okay, so if there's no worker, step down. Else, go back to the top. So she gets there. I really wish there was a forward and back button in this game. Okay, so she moves down. Oh, because it's... Okay, hold on. I think I get it. Because there's a point where there's no worker. But then, here... Or maybe this is really easy. If there's no worker to the diagonal? No, that's not going to work. Because yeah, effectively she goes down, but then immediately joins the other person. I mean, we could easily just do this. This might work. Okay, so that files them in the right position. Okay, then they get here. Else. Give 2 down. I bet this isn't going to work. Yep, okay. Because the first guy doesn't do it. But they all do. So effectively, if there is a shredder below, and not a worker, or a wall, step. Wait, hold on. Let me take a look at this. Do they spread out the way I want them to? No. Because effectively, she plays catch-up. Because this way they're always going to end up next to somebody. I can tell them to move twice? And the problem is they're all going to keep moving. Wait. Oh. If to the left is a worker, and to the right is a worker, or to the right is a wall, give 2 down, end. No one dies. Or... Oh. No, that's not going to work. It almost... Nope. That almost worked. The main problem is just I need... Because I can't have it... That if you're next to the wall... Because it works up until the last guy, at which point the last guy does not have a person on both sides, which is the problem. And I can't have next to wall and next to person, because that doesn't work. Because it's that last guy that becomes the problem. Yeah, this is where I get like really stuck. And then again, I think this is one of the challenge levels. So go figure, I'm having extra problems with this. Because effectively, let's go through this. Because effectively, I can't have it. Exactly what you had previously, but with one command additional to give 2 down. The others don't have anything, so nothing happens. If up is empty, drop. No, because many of them are going to have the up depth. There's a worker below. Move right. Huh. Yeah, that would work too. Have the last command be outside of everything. So what? Just to give 2 down? Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to work. Because, yeah, this person's still stuck. They're still moving. And so I'd have to put it at the end of the... Yeah, they'll just give themselves to the shredder. The main thing is I gotta have like a catch function. And there is another way to do this, but I'd have to rewrite the entire thing. But I have to have a catch function for the singular person that doesn't catch any of the previous little bits. The problem is... Oh. If they're here... They will... Alright. The most ridiculous inclusive if up is... If there's no one... If there's no person and there's a wall to your left... Jump here. Uh-oh. They borked. How did they bork like that? Because effectively they get like halfway through and then it's just like... Buh. Okay, so that doesn't work. Oh, right. And... to the right is a worker. There we go. Got it. Awful. Awful, horrible, horrible mess. But that's okay. I succeeded with it anyway. Yeah, there's another way to do that one. Oh, wait. Reverse line. Is this the one I just did, or is this a new one? Nope. This is a new one. What's this? These data cubes appear to be backwards. What? Yes, I know what you're thinking. It's not just because I'm looking at them from up here. Yes, please reverse this line of cubes. Buh. Okay. Well, pick up down. Oh, the fact that the building moves is actually, like, really, really weird and confusing. Like, it's actually disorienting me a little bit, because I feel drunk playing this, which is really confusing and a bit of a problem. Okay. If... you're standing on a data cube. Pick up. Step left. Is that gonna work? Else. Step right. This ain't gonna work. Because effectively, they're just gonna get stuck there. If down is a data cube, and there's a hole to your bottom right, pick up down, step diagonal. No, because that's not going to work. That's only going to catch the first one. And then she dies. Okay, so that actually doesn't work. Mainly just because I don't actually have a loop there. And mainly because this also doesn't work. Okay. So we just want them all to pick it up. Now the thing is, we need to get them to switch around. Because effectively, what I wanted to do is have them go kind of here, loop around and grab as we go by, but that doesn't really work. But what I could do is pick up, if there's a hole there, step diagonal, jump. Else, step right. Okay, if there's a hole to your left, drop. Else, step left. If there's a hole, or a data cube, drop. Otherwise, step left. And when they drop, they should probably step down and end. Otherwise, they're just going to do weird shit and possibly die. I don't think we really want that. Okay, let's try this. Nope, they got confused. Why did they get confused? Oh, because I have to have a jump command there. Got it. Okay. So this way, she'll put it down, he'll put it down, they'll all put it down, except for she gets confused. Okay, so we can't actually have the step diagonal, because that doesn't work. We'll just do step down. Perfect. Good job. Whoops. I mean, good job. Reverse line. Alright, so I used a lot more, but I did hit the target time. Close enough.